Hey you! Do you have to raid this week but can't be bothered farming consumables because AV came out? Well, today's your lucky day. I'm going to show you how to not only make enough gold for consumables, but also some extra pocket change you can waste death rolling your friends during your raids later. So, a few days ago, AV was released, and with it the soul-sucking event that is the real honor grind. From this point forward, at least 30% of the WoW Classic population is going to literally spend 12 hours a day face grinding against the walls of this hard-nerfed Zerg meta AV. With that being said, if you wasted all your gold on lips and faps during the initial Phase 2 release, you might find yourself hard-pressed to break away from AV to farm gold. Well, the truth is, at least if you're a rogue, you really don't need to. From the quests to pickpocketing and even fishing, if you're into that kind of weird shit, there's tons of gold to be made in AV, and I'm going to show you how. I imagine that the first thing that most players are going to want to start with are going to be the quests. Before you ever queue up for your first AV, you need to head out to the respective reputation vendor area and accept all the quests available. You can find each of these here on the map, the red circle being the Horde location and the blue circle being the Alliance location. And just make sure you accept every single quest available. Now, after you queue up for your first AV and you go inside, there are also going to be NPCs around the map on your side, depending on your faction, that are also going to have quests for you that you should be taking. Some of these quests will be repeatable, but some of them aren't, and the ones that aren't repeatable give the most gold. Listed here on the screen are going to be the gold rewards for the majority of the quests. The Proving Grounds quest is the quest chain that gives you your trinket that will allow you to teleport back to your base and defend, but besides the trinket, these quests actually give the most gold out of any of the AV quests in total. There are 6 of them, but 2 of them are bugged on the classic Wowhead, but the last 2 quests give 5 and 6 gold respectively. The majority of the quests involve menial tasks such as going in a cave in AV and collecting a banner, or going into a mine and collecting supplies and things of that nature. They're all very easy. Some of them you will have to capture bunkers or graveyards, but overall it's very simple tasks that'll usually be just done around you for the most part in the game, and you really won't even have to involve yourself. If you're a player who's been playing Classic for a while now at this point and you're already geared, you can vendor all the quest rewards that you get from these quests, some of which vendor for quite a bit, and you will end up with easily over 50 gold after completing all these quests and from vendoring the quest rewards. Easy money, at least enough for 1 to 2 weeks of consumables as a rogue. After you've completed all the quests and you've decided that you would like to continue making gold in here while your team does all the work in AV for you because you're a leeching sack of shit, you can also go to the southernmost cave, which is the Null Cave that you do the banner quest in, and you can pickpocket the Nulls in here for silver, heavy junk boxes, roasted quails, superior and major healing potions, and a myriad of gray items that you can simply vendor for hard silver. Now, our bread and butter in these pickpocket runs are going to be these heavy junk boxes. These contain really all the items you need to continue playing your rogue without spending any of your own silver or gold. Blind powder, poison regents, and a couple of little things that you can vendor here and there. And the biggest of these being the major healing potions. On my server, which I'm playing this rogue on Fairbanks US, I can sell major healing potions for between 1 and 1.5 gold. Now, I am averaging in about an hour, upwards with queue times, upwards of about 23 junk boxes or more. This is just a rough average. So that gets me between 3 and 5 major healing potions, so this is adding a lot to my gold per hour. If I vendor the extra poison regents that I don't need, all the grays, and with the gold that I get, or hard silver that I get from the junk boxes and pickpocketing, I'm averaging anywhere between 8 to 13 gold an hour doing this, while also still gaining my honor and staying on my honor grind so that I don't fall behind. If you'd like to test this out for yourself, I heavily recommend the add-on Farm Log, which I will try to put a link for in the description of this video, so that you can keep up with the amount of money that you're making. This shows everything there, which you can see on the right side of my screen here. It shows everything that you get while doing this, the junk boxes, but it won't show the auction house prices. I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can make it show the auction house prices, but I'm lazy, so I didn't look into it. Besides pickpocketing and doing the quests, there are some other things you can do in here. In this case specifically, you could actually just grind these nulls. If you're combat spec and it's very easy for you to cleave mobs down, you can kill these gnolls. They drop between 80 copper to upwards of 8 silver that I've seen. You can grind guards in AV for rune cloth and silver and things like that, and you can also fish in AV. Unfortunately, the fish that you get in AV currently aren't worth much because they won't be worth a ton until the Argent Dawn quests, the repeatable quests, come out, the Craftsman Writ quest, and that's why I didn't really spend a lot of time talking about the fishing in this video, despite tons of people fishing in my AV games. But if you would like to do fishing and that's a thing for you, the fishing requirement for fishing in AV is only 100 fishing, and you can go to any pond in the entire BG and simply fish if you'd like, and save the fish up to sell for later, if that's your kind of thing. The methods in this video aren't going to make you rich, but the amount of time that I spent grinding from beginning to the end of Exalted and AV, I was able to pickpocket enough gold to buy my dagger, both of my daggers, my Don Julio's band, and still have enough gold left over to get a couple of enchants and purchase a bit of consumables. If you are worried about ranking and you also have to raid, this is a phenomenal option. If any of the information in this video was a help to you, please throw a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it, and maybe consider subscribing. Bye.